Hey everyone, so today I want to talk about my Daytona long reach, low profile floor jacks. When I was in the market for a couple of floor jacks, I wanted something that would fit any vehicle that I would potentially be working on, whether it was something low to the ground like my GT350R or something that already had a lot of ground clearance like my Raptor. I didn't want to have to compromise. I didn't want to have to use different jacks for different vehicles, and I wanted something that would be the best of both worlds. So when I started shopping around, I found these Daytona branded floor jacks that are sold through Harbor Freight. Now, these are not a cheap, junky throwaway jack. These are very well thought out and very well put together. They make a low profile, they make a long reach, but this incorporates both of those features in one jack. So right now I have this one on the inner frame rail of my GT350R. There were not a lot of jacks out there that were able to do that, as well as I have this one on the frame rail of my Raptor, but it still has a lot of lifting height left. So let me go ahead and lower this. I'll take it out and we'll take a closer look at it. So the first thing you'll notice is the very heavy-duty all-steel construction. They really didn't cut corners on this. Steel lifting arm, steel frame, steel wheels and axles, steel handle. Virtually the entire thing is steel. And this is definitely up to the job of both residential and shop use. As you can see from the sticker, it has a 3-ton rating on it. So this is going to have no problem lifting passenger vehicles, SUVs, light trucks, most of the stuff that you'll be working on in your garage. So the overall lifting height of this is about 24 inches, and the saddle, when it's all the way down, is about 3 inches off the ground. From the center of the saddle to the back of the frame where it starts to come up is about 14 inches. So you have a lot of versatility here, and it should fit the overwhelming majority of vehicles that you would potentially be working on. The saddle has a nice thick rubber pad on it to protect whatever you're lifting. And from my experience so far, the paint has held up very well. The wheels spin very nicely. It turns very nicely. It has a grease fitting on the back here, so when it's time to service it, you can easily grease it. Underneath here, you have the hydraulic fluid, so if you ever want to service it and change out the hydraulic fluid, it's very easy to do. Now, this comes pre-filled from the factory. It's ready to go out of the box. You don't have to add anything to it, but it's nice to know that you could easily change it. The only thing you really have to add on is the handle. The lower handle is held on by a single bolt, and the upper handle is held on with a steel pin on a spring. You also have this nice thick foam pad here, so if you accidentally come up and strike the vehicle, typically this is going to hit first, but it's going to protect you from potentially damaging it. And then on the back here, a feature that is seldom seen is this foot pedal. So if you're working on a vehicle that's really high off the ground, you can lift this up very, very quickly, faster than you would utilizing the handle. One thing that I really like about this jack is that it is very easily controllable. Some jacks, it's very hard to modulate and bring them down slowly and gently. That was a big concern for me for my GT350R, since it's already really close to the ground, but this is very easily controllable, and I can safely and gently bring the car down. This is offered in a variety of colors. They're constantly changing them, but they do offer different colors. Typically, you will find this in store or online for around the $200 mark, and sometimes you can find it on sale. The only downside I have found of this jack is it is heavy, and it's not very easily transportable. It's about 100 pounds, and it's not going to be as easily transportable as, say, an aluminum racing jack would be. But if you're looking for something to leave in your garage, leave in your shop, something that's going to fit virtually any vehicle and have a very long life, this is a great way to go, and I recommend you take a look at something like this. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.